One of the biggest questions that I get asked is, how do you develop a growth mindset in business? So in today's episode, I'm going to be sharing with you 8 ideas that you can implement today to start developing that growth mindset in business. Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Tony, and every week I post a video to help you navigate those ups and downs of being a salon owner. My biggest philosophy in business is that if we are growing as business owners and our team members are growing, then our businesses have no choice but to grow as well. I think sometimes we can put so much pressure on ourselves that, we should be doing business like this person, or, we should be acting like this, or, I don't even know what a growth mindset is. Why do I deserve to have this growth mindset? I'm just toning, or, whatever it is, you're putting this pressure on yourself. So today I just want to share some simple tweaks that you could implement to help you start creating the space to create a growth mindset. And they're just little tweaks. The first idea is recognize that you are the only person that can make you change. You are the only person that can develop this growth mindset for business. What you tell yourself on a daily basis plays a really important role. So, are you telling yourself how wonderful you are? Are you telling yourself how good you are? Or are you saying, I'm a failure, I never should have done this, just wasted my money? What is it that you are telling yourself? Dialogue that you have with yourself is really, really important. One of my mentors once said, the quality of your life is based on the quality of questions that you ask. So if you are going through a really challenging time, one question you could be saying, and I know a number of people do this, is, why does this happen to me? What did I do to deserve this? But a better question could be, what can I learn from this? What can I change going forward? These are the things that you can ask yourself. Ask better questions. And then you don't sit in that mindset of, poor me. Instead, it's like, okay, there's a lesson here. What can I learn from here? What can I do differently? So when you're taking that mindset, you're opening it up for a whole lot of different conversations. You're seeing what could happen. The questions you're asking yourself and the dialogue you're telling yourself is really, really important. So you need to recognize that you're the only person that can change this. You have all the power. Idea 2 is you have to put things in your path that will help you focus on the growth that you want. So if you're wanting to grow in a particular area of your life, what are you going to do to put in your path on a daily basis? So for instance, and this is probably the easiest one to use, if you are looking to, get fitter, what do you, that's what you want to do. That's how you want to create some growth, because you want to run around more, or, whatever it is, but you just want to get fitter. So then you have to train your mind. So you have to go, okay, so what am I going to do every day in order to get fitter? Okay, so I'm going to start walking an hour every single day. And then every day you have to train yourself to do that walk. Rain, hail, snow, whatever. You have to train yourself to do that walk. This is developing that mindset. It's creating that discipline. It's creating growth. So when you can master this, imagine what else that you can master. So making sure, okay, so I want to, in 30 days, I want to, be fitter and running 5Ks. So what am I going to do every single day to make sure that I can run that 5Ks? So this is, you're training your mind, because your mind will tell you some mornings, and I know that you'll be able to relate to this. Some mornings you'll be like, yeah, I don't really want to do that. And, you have to go, do you know what? This is my goal. So you need to put things in your path on a daily basis that is going to keep you focused on what it is that you want to achieve. What is the growth that you're looking for? So one of the things that you can do to help in idea 2 is my idea 3. So this is about creating 10 I am statements. These statements are powerful. I am statements. I am beautiful. I am amazing. I am an exceptional mum. I am an exceptional wife. I'm an extraordinary wife. I'm an extraordinary business owner. I am healthy. I am loved. I am kind. These statements are super powerful. And, if you can create 10 I am statements that you say in the morning and that you say at night, and you say them with conviction, it can change how you feel about yourself that day. It can change that mood. So one of the things that I like to do is I created 10 I am statements, and I did it in Canva, and then I laminated it and I put that in my shower. So every morning and every night when I have a shower, I am saying those I am statements 10 times. I am healthy. I am loved. I am an extraordinary mum. I am an exceptional wife. I am abundant. I am kindness. I am love. I am saying all those every single day, in the morning 10 times and at night 10 times when I have my shower before I get into bed. It is one of the most powerful things that you can do. It is a ritual. So if you don't want to put it in your shower, that's fine. But find somewhere that you can say those I am statements. You can write them down, like get a journal and write down 10 I am statements every day. I promise you, this is an amazing way to help develop that growth business mindset. I am a successful business owner. If you tell yourself something long enough, you start to believe it. And that's what I want you to do when you're saying your I am statements, that you believe this. Okay, so one of the next things that I love to do, and I'm a big fan of quotes. I love quotes, and I think they resonate in so many different ways. But I want you to find a quote that really resonates with you. I want you to find a quote that sparks this, like, yeah, that's me. I can do this. Some are like, she believed she could and she did. Success isn't inevitable. That's one of my favorite ones. I used to write that all the time. And I actually, I must have put it off my desk, but I actually have it on a card. So one of the things I want you to do is find a quote that you really resonate with, that feels good to you, and I want you to write it on a post-it note, and I want you to write it wherever you can. I want you to write it on your laptop. I want you to put the post-it note on your laptop, on your computer, on your bathroom mirror, wherever you're going to see it, in the shower, laminate it, wherever you are going to see it, multiple times a day, and on the fridge, whatever. I want you to put it around so that you start saying this. On your phone, you can set reminders to come up every hour. Put it on there that it comes up every hour. When the reminder comes on, you take a minute and you say that quote, and you feel it and you believe it. You can set it as your screensaver background. I want you to immerse yourself in this, because when you have a quote like that is powerful, that you can believe it, then you're starting to create this energy and momentum around it. And you start to feel, combine this with your I am statements, everything else that I'm sharing with you, you have no choice but to create that growth mindset. I love quotes. I have them everywhere. They do change. My kids, I share them with them. There's lots of different ways that you can do this, but I really want you to find one and really just focus on that for the next 30 days and just see what a difference it can make. So along with quotes, here is idea 5. And it's to listen to success affirmations. Success affirmations are amazing. So one of the things that I do on a daily basis is I listen to, I think it's 4.5 minutes of success affirmations. And it's, I am successful, I am a fantastic business owner, I'm manifesting my most amazing year. And it has all these success affirmations. Now, the thing about this success affirmations is I recorded this myself in my own voice. So when I'm listening to it, it's me saying it. I feel so much better after listening to it. Some days I'm thinking, but then I think, no, Tony, it's all about the discipline. It's creating that mindset. So, tune in. And so I put it in there, and I always feel better afterwards. It's such a great thing. And when you can record it in your own voice, you can do it on a voice memo and then just save it. If you want some ideas on success affirmations, just ask me and I'll put them in the comments. Like, just say, success affirmations. and I will share some success affirmations with you. One of the other things that you can do, so idea 6, is really immerse yourself in books and podcasts and watching aspiring YouTube videos. It's one of the most amazing things that you can do for yourself, and you'll be surprised at actually what you can take in. I mean, I love podcasts and I listen to a variety of podcasts. We have podcasts, for abundance, manifesting, crypto, a share. Like, I listen to a whole lot of different types of podcasts depending on how I'm feeling or what I wanted to learn. So I think they're amazing. And reading books, I love the feel of books. Like, I think they're amazing, and I enjoy sitting there and reading through a book. I probably wish I had more time to do it, but if it was a priority, I'd make the time, right? As part of my morning routine, I read for 20 minutes. So I have a book for the month. I try to read that book in the month, and I read for 20 minutes. I set my timer while I'm having my morning coffee, and I just read my book for 20 minutes. And it's surprising what I take on, surprising what I learn, surprising how I feel after that. So all these things are all contributing to me creating a growth mindset in my business, and it's stuff that I can share with you, obviously, and share with my clients as well. So just immerse yourself in it. There's so many opportunities to listen to things. Podcasts, if you're driving in the car, going on a trip, put a podcast on or put your Audible on and listen to it. It's one of the best things to help create that growth mindset in business. So after you've had that day of doing all these beautiful things that are helping create that growth mindset in your business, it's time to, end your day and do your night routine, if you have a night routine. One of the things that I love to do, and I actually do this in the morning, but I know a lot of people do it at night, and I do it at night, but in my head, is I write down 5 things that I'm grateful for in the morning about the day before. And when you're writing down what you're grateful for, you want to feel it. Like, it's not just, I am grateful for the food in my cupboards. Like, you want to think, I am really grateful that we have so much abundance in food in my house, because some people don't have that. It's really important to be really grateful. Some days you might think, oh, I've got, nothing to be grateful for. Do you know what? Did you sleep in a bed last night? Because, that's something to be really grateful for, because not everybody has a bed. And, so think about those things. Like, there's lots to be grateful for, and it's finding those things. So I do it in the morning, 5 things that I'm grateful for the day before. And at night, I go through and think about 5 things that I'm grateful for again for that day, 5 different things. So in the morning, I write another 5 different things. So one of the things that I encourage you, if this is all very new to you, is starting out with just 3 things to be grateful for. And one of the ways that you can do it to make it really easy is, I'm grateful for a situation. So what is the situation that you're grateful for? Feel it. I'm really grateful I had a new team member start today. That could be a situation. And for a person, I am grateful for this person because, and feel it. And then the other thing is something to be grateful for about yourself. What is something that you're grateful for about yourself? Sometimes people find this really hard to do, but I want to encourage you to find something. I am grateful that my body is so able that I can go for an hour's walk every day and feel really good. And this is all starting to get you into that whole growth mindset. And gratefulness plays a huge part in everything, and including your business. So just try and start with 3 things that you are really grateful for. And if you do it at night, it's really nice because you're going off to sleep with a full heart. So the last idea that I want to share with you today in this episode is, do something outside your comfort zone. If you're doing something outside your comfort zone, you are creating growth, because growth does not happen inside your comfort zone. You have to step outside your comfort zone. So I remember when I had my salon, when I owned my salon, I used to be really quiet about that I owned a salon. I was like, oh, people might judge me, people might have been there and it might not have been a good experience, and then I'd deal with that. And, I used to go through all these scenarios. And then obviously I started to make some changes, because as you all know, well, you may not know, but as some of you won't know, is that I actually managed to grow a 6-figure salon in under 12 months, which was really exciting. So I changed things. So one of the things that I had to do is get out of my comfort zone, which was, really uncomfortable for me, because I didn't go around telling everyone, and people say, oh, where do you work? And I'd just say where I worked. I didn't say I was the owner or anything like that. So I decided that if I wanted my business to succeed, I need to change some of the things that I was doing. So this is one of them. And I knew that going and meeting people around the area that owned businesses and introducing myself had the potential to bring in new clients and potential to build relationships. Maybe we could do like a joint venture somewhere down the track, but right now I just needed to, have some sort of touch point with these business owners. So I went and introduced myself to them. Every day I would choose 5 businesses that I was going to go and introduce myself with. And I had to really suck myself up for this. And I knew that it would be really, really hard for me to go in there just like, hi, I'm Tony, I own blah, 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 blah. And so what I wanted to do was make it a little bit easier for myself. And it worked out really well. Is that I took some vouchers down for them and their team. So I would go in there and, I would introduce myself and just say, hey, I just wanted to pop in, say hi, and, meet you and drop in some vouchers for you and your team so that if you wanted to come down and give us a go, then that would be really appreciated. How many team members do you have? And then I would give them the vouchers. So that way it made it a lot easier. And we gained so many clients from doing that. So it was about getting out of my comfort zone, and it paid off. Not only do I feel more comfortable walking into a room of people now and introducing myself, I can walk into any business and introduce myself and feel okay about it. And I'm not having to psych myself up beforehand like I did then. So, I really want to encourage you to find something to get outside your comfort zone and go for it. So all these ideas that I have shared with you today are really simple tweaks that you can make to help develop that growth mindset in business. So just imagine what could happen if you go all in. What could happen if you are going outside your comfort zone? If you are finding those things to be grateful, if you're asking yourself better questions, if you're telling yourself 10 I am statements a day, like if you are believing in this quote and going after, things could change for you. Isn't that exciting? If you choose to do these things, you will have no choice but to create a growth mindset. You are starting to create the space for more to come into your life. You're starting to create an energy around you that is encouraging, like you're telling the universe, yes, I'm ready for more. Yes, I can do this. Yes, I am capable. Imagine what can happen in 30 days if you immersed yourself in doing these things, how different things could be for you in 30 days. I promise you this stuff really does work. Yeah, it changed my life. And it's something that I encourage everybody, just give it a go. Give it a go for 30 days. I promise you'll be surprised at what can happen from it. So there we have it, 8 ideas to implement to help you create a growth mindset in business. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, I would really love it if you would hit the like button, and I'd really appreciate it if you would hit the subscribe button as well. And I will see you next week for another episode.